Hey, how's it going, sexy felines? My name is CJ, or Cole, or M.C.I.K. Welcome back to another Warframe video. We are here with update 20.2, and this was just released, I'd say about a day ago if you're watching this when I released this video. I believe this was released on the 12th of March. So yeah, it was just dropped on PC, and I believe PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know when you guys are gonna get this update, but just stand by. I'm sure it'll come eventually. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this update added some augments for some Warframes. It added a new Sayadana, and it added a new armor set and some other small things. We're gonna take a look at all the small things as well. Nothing gets left behind today. Let's cover it all in today's video. That's today's video. Update 20.2. Let's fuck a shoe. Hell yeah. Alright, to start the list off, we're going to take a look at all of the new augment mods. There's 4 brand new augment mods for 4 Warframes. The first one is going to be for Nezha, or Neza, however you want to pronounce his name. This is Pyroclastic Flow. This is an augment for his first ability, Firewalker. If you're wondering how to get this augment, you'll be able to get it from Steel Meridian or Cephalon Suda for 25,000 standing. Basically, the way this works is you will use Firewalker, and if enemies are on top of your trail of Firewalker and they deal damage, the more damage you deal, it'll store up over time, and when you release the ability, basically meaning when you turn the ability off, it will send out a blast of fire in one single trail, and that will last for about 10 seconds, and that will deal all the damage built up over time. The more damage you deal, basically, it will build up, and when you release it all in one punch and one blow, it will send out a blast of fire that will deal a lot of damage. This is affected by duration and strength. I'm not sure if it's affected by range. I don't think it is. Next augment is going to be for Inaros. This is Negation Swarm. This is for his 4th ability, Scarab Swarm. If you want to know how to get this mod, you'll be able to get it from Arbiters of Hexus or the Parent Sequence, once again, for 25,000 standing. So this one is very simple and straightforward. Basically, when you're using his 4th ability and you have Scarab armor on, basically means you have to charge to 100% or however much you want to. You will actually, if you have this mod equipped, you will actually not take any status effects. You won't have any like toxic or cold damage, but every time that would be inflicted on you, it will take 3% of that armor down. So it's kind of like a give and take. Like you give and receive as well. So if you take a negative buff, let's say a cold buff that makes you slower, you actually won't actually have that effect, but you will take 3% of your armor down. So it's really good. You will not have to worry about any of those like radiation or viral or toxic damage you're going against infested. You'll be just fine. So this is an amazing augment for him. Next Warframe down the list is Ivara, and this is going to be Piercing Navigator. And if you don't know already, this is the augment for Navigator. If you want to know how to get this, you can get it from Cephalon Suda or the Parent Sequence for 25,000 standing. Now the way this works is it's very simple. If you have this on Ivara, and you use Navigator, basically whatever projectile you're using. I prefer using it with a bow, like the Dread, because it has a lot of crit chance. Because the way this works is everything it hits, when it hits a thing, it will add 10% critical chance, and it can go all the way up to 50% critical chance, or 50% more critical chance. So every time you hit it, it'll stack up more critical chance. So like I said, use it with something that has a lot of critical chance at base, and you'll be able to get like red crits and whatnot. But yeah, very powerful, pretty easy to use. You just gotta hit multiple targets, and it's a lot of fun to use. You can start dealing a lot of good damage. It doesn't scale too well into late game. It's more of one of those fun mods to use, but it's not that effective. Alright, last but not least is Beguiling the Lantern. This is gonna be an augment for Titania's Lantern ability. The way you get this is either through Red Veil or New Loka, and it will also be for 25,000 standing. They're all worth 25,000. I don't think I need to say that anymore. I'm done anyway. This augment is really good in my opinion. What it does is every enemy affected by Lantern, which if you have a lot of range on Titania, this will be amazing. Every enemy affected by Lantern will take 100% more melee damage. So if you got some really insanely good melee weapon like the Galatine Prime, or really any melee weapon for that, this is going to deal a lot more damage. I don't know if it deals more crit damage, because I did see a lot of red crits. That might have been because of maybe a build I had on a Galatine Prime or something. I don't know what it was, but I was blown away. This deals a lot more damage, and I think I could see this definitely scaling very well into later game. But yeah, really good crowd control, of course, because of Lantern, and of course, really, it does deal a lot more damage. So All 4 really good augment mods, some better than others. This one has to be one of my favorite ones. Alright, moving on the list, we also have some more new items. One being a brand new Syandana. This is the Centuria Syandana. My opinions on the Syandana, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it. It seems a little bit extra. It seems a little bit too bulky, and I think if they scaled it down just a little bit, it would have been a little bit nicer. It just, I mean, I like the metallics on it. You can add some gold, so it looks pretty nice. It just seems a very bland. I don't know. Just my opinion. Usually, Tenogen usually blows me out of the park. Just like, it just amazes me. So I guess whenever D comes out with one of them, I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's all right. But it's 70 platinum. If you guys want to go to the market right now and get it for yourself, it's not too bad. I've seen worse. We'll just say that. We also have a brand new armor set. This is the Avia armor set, which is, it's not bad. I like it. It looks pretty nice. The chest plate looks pretty nice. The 2 armor side looks nice. It looks like wings, kind of like small little wing things on the sides. But the one problem that I have with it is that the metallics don't really work too well with other attachments. If you put accents as gold or yellow, it won't really affect the armor as much as I was hoping for. Rather than if you put secondary as gold, it will affect it a whole ton. If you guys are good at like fresh and frame and color customization, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It gets a little bit annoying at times, but it's still, though, it's not a bad piece of armor. It's very small and it's very simple. And simplicity is actually really nice sometimes, so I'm not gonna completely hate on it. I kind of like it. But yeah, if you guys want the Avia armor set, it's over at the market for 100 platinum. That will involve the 2 shoulder plates, the 1 chest plate, which does look pretty nice. The chest plate is pretty nice. I do like that. I'm just gonna say that right now. And it also adds the 2 ankle plates. So yeah, all of that for 100 platinum. It's not too bad. I also wanted to mention one more thing. If you go over to interface, you can actually change the size of the HUD, or I guess really it's the interface, not even the HUD. You can go click on full, which will make it bigger, as you guys can see here. I'm actually a huge fan of the legacy. It makes it nice and small, but you can still see everything just fine. And if you want it to be customized just to your liking, you can do custom, and you can change it however much you want, the size of the scale of the interface. And you can also change the size of the cursor as well, so we're just going to max everything out to 100% because I have no life. And oh my god, look at that cursor. Holy crap. But yeah, they added that now too, so you can mess around with that. That's all there really is to this update, but the last thing I really want to mention is that the Furus has I guess a change in appearance. I think they revamped it a little bit. I think it wasn't changed as much as the rest of the other starting weapons were, so they had to change this one around a little bit. So it looks a lot nicer now and very, very beautiful. Not much more to say about that, but the detailing looks really nice and it looks sexy. That's all there is to say about that. All right, thank you for watching the video, guys. That's gonna wrap it up for this week's update overview. This is gonna be update 20.2 in Warframe over on PC at the moment. And yeah, hop on if you guys have not checked the update out yet. The augments are great. The armor is pretty nice. The Syandana is adequate. I'll just leave it at that. You guys can tell I'm not a huge fan of it. Thank you for watching. My name is M.C.I.K. or CJ or mycatiskyo or Cole. One of the above. You guys choose. I don't care. Have a great day. Stay sexy. Stay cool. And peace out.